Welcome to Optingun. In this video, I'm going to take you through steps in creating forms and features of the dashboard. Click on the plus icon to start creating a form. First, you get to choose form type from pop-up, full screen, or a floating bar. You can change this option anytime. This helps in selecting the best matching templates. I go with pop-up. Next, choose the number of frames in your form. A single frame contains only one frame. You can choose this to display sign-up forms or to display offers. Double frame form is a two-step form. In the first step, you place a question to measure the user interest, and if they click yes, then the second frame is displayed. This is good for conversions by measuring the user intent. There is also a yes no frame, which has 3 frames. The first screen is to display the yes no question. Yes button opens the second frame, and no button opens the third frame. So there is something for every user intent. I go with single frame here. Once you select a frame, it opens the form editor. Here, you can customize the looks of the form. You can add or remove elements and also you can rearrange the element positions. We'll see in detail. On the editor, it will pre-select a template that's suitable for your selection in the previous steps. If you want to try different templates, go to Templates in the top left menu. Click on template you like. Editor will load that template. You can also request a custom template and we design it for you and make it exclusively available for your account. Once you decide which template to use, you go to Style tab to customize the look of your template furthermore. Here, you can select the animation for your form. If you want to convert your overlay style form into an inline, switch this toggle on, then your form becomes part of your website. You can choose your overlays color, opacity, background image. Also the form's background color, opacity, and background image. You have 2 more options here. This one to have or not to have close button on your form, and this toggle for Optingun branding. Next step is elements on your form. You have text, images, fields, button, and all these are customizable. Click on text element and start typing. Or you click on any element and properties related to that element will open. For example, this button. You can change the text on the button. Color of the text are normal and over. Borders, background colors, font size, font style, padding, margin, everything that you need for advanced customization. Click Elements on the top menu. You will see all the elements this template can support. Active elements are appearing on the form. You can use these toggles to add, remove these elements to your form and everything is instant. You can add extra fields, extra text holders, extra buttons, social sign-up buttons, consent tick box and everything here. Turn the toggle on and you will get the gear icon which will reveal the settings of the field. If you're not happy with the order of these elements, click this arrange icon here and all your form elements are movable. Drag and drop them wherever you want. And once you're happy with the order, click done. Your elements are locked in the positions. Now let's see what settings you have and how you can control this form. Click on settings and you have 5 tabs with different settings. When to show is where you control your form's display triggers. Default is displaying the form as soon as your web page is loaded. If you don't want to show this form on the page load, turn this off and enable other settings below. You can turn off or on any of these depending on your plan. This setting is for exit intent. Turning this on will open the form when the people try to exit from your web page. This is for delayed opening. You set time in seconds. If you set 30, your form appears after 30 seconds from the page load. This setting here is to open the form when users scroll down to certain pixels, best for blocks. This one to open your form when users scroll to the end of your page. This is also best for blocks. Here we have some click triggers using ID or class of an element. You can use these to open the form on a click of a button, image, or any element of your website. Put class or ID of that element and form gets opened when that element is clicked. Same for overaction here. So that's how you open your form with different triggers. Where to show tab contains all the settings to show the form only in the required pages or URLs. This is page level control. We add form embed code at site level and sometimes we don't want it to appear on all pages. That's what we control here. Default is displaying it on all pages. If you don't want that, turn this off and continue with the next settings. This is to show your form on special URLs. Turn this toggle on and place your page URL. Then your form will appear only on that URL. If you have multiple URLs, separate those with a comma. The next one is opposite. If you want to show your form in all pages except on the special URL, place those URLs and form won't appear on those. Comma separated for multiple URLs. Next setting is to appear on all pages that are starting with a specific URL. And this one is for stopping the form on all the pages that are starting with a specific URL. The other two here are search based to show or stop form on URLs with specific terms or words. Next tab is whom to show. Here we control which users we show this form to. These settings are based on the user device. You can show or not show this for the users based on the devices they are accessing your website. Also, we have controls for users based on the social accounts. This one is to show for users who are logged into their Facebook, useful for promoting shares, so it's easy for them to share. And this setting works on Google login status. Now this one is very important. These cookies are for individual users. If your visitors are navigating through different pages, you don't want to show your same form again on every page load. So enable these settings and set time not to open the form again. For example, if you set 300 here, your form will not open for those users again for the next 5 minutes. So users won't be frustrated. And this one here works on close cookie. You can set to not show the form again once they click on close on your form. The setting is a cookie in your form submission. Once your visitors subscribe on your form, you don't want to show the same form again to them. Next tab is integrations. Integrations is where you connect your forms with different third-party apps and tools to automate your growth. We have pre-built integrations with email tools, autoresponders, webinar tools, and even CRMs. If you want to build your custom integrations, then we also have webhooks, which will send the subscriber data in JSON format on the hook URL. Just select any tool, put your API keys, and select the contact list you want and click Add Integration. You can have multiple integrations on same form. We have integrations with 30 plus tools. Click all tools to use any of these. The last tab is General Settings. Here you set a name for your form. Split testing with another version. You can offer PDF or any other file downloads on subscribing. Turn this on, put the file URL here. You can also redirect users once they subscribe on your form with this. Put your redirect URL here. And also you can decide if they should open in the same tab or in a new tab. And this setting used for sending the subscriber data on the URL to the redirected page. This one is for redirecting when they close your form, taking one last chance to convince them with a better offer. Blocking emails is a wonderful feature, so you won't allow the spam subscribers. You can block general email domains, so all your leads will be business emails. Your email reach would be better. If you want to block multiple email domains, put them here separated by a comma. This toggle is to save or not save subscribers in Optingun. If this is turned off, you won't see subscribers from this form on Optingun Dashboard. Smart forms add some tech features like recognizing the user and pre-filling the forms with their name and email, so friction is reduced and you get more leads. URL sync is an advanced feature. Using this, you can pull data from your form URL and show that on the form. For example, if you are sending a launch email with each user name on the link, then the form will pull that name from URL and show that on form. So it's unique and custom experience for every user. JavaScript callbacks are for custom logic building. If you want some JavaScript functions to start on events of this form, you can say those here. That's all with settings. Now click on Save to save all your changes. Once your form is saved, you get an embed code. Copy and paste that in your website so your form starts working on that page. You get a new code for every form. And if you're using WordPress, we have an official plugin for WordPress. Use that to avoid dealing with embed codes. If you want to get the code for an existing form, you click on embed icon on the top right corner. You can also preview and test the functionality of your form here. All your forms appear here in the form space. You can pass or run any form. Passing a form will stop it working on your pages. You can edit any form by clicking on this pencil icon. Thank you so much for choosing Optingun.